big hugs to all of you. Now, if you can't see, oh, there's Charlotte there as well. If you can't see the live comments, you will need to log in to your YouTube account so that you can either comment along or see the live comments. So any issues with that, let me know. So flip the switch. Oh, how come it's black? What happened there? On my screen, I look perfectly happy. Oh, there it is. I'm like, what's going on? Hopefully the sound and the face are all connected, which is good. So good to see you all, and it's a very exciting day. I'm going to have a little sip of my Bertucci. What Bertucci do you have there today? Oh, that's a good black coffee. Nespresso know how to make coffee, I'm telling you. I was very skeptical, but I'm super impressed with Nespresso. Oh, that's good. We're going to need this today because there's a lot to tell you. There is a lot going on in the world of Stampin' Up at the moment. Holy moly. So they've just dropped a special. Boom. They just went like this. Special. So there's a joining special at the moment that we didn't even know about. So it's all very, very exciting. Oh, lemon ginger tea, iced tea, water. So here in Australia, you can join for $130 at the moment. But when you join for $130, you pick $235 of anything you want. It's $105 a product for free. So if you want to find out exactly how you can get that special, then definitely check out my previous YouTube video. I'll pop the link below here as well. Or sign up for our newsletter because we have lots of info that comes through there. Newsletter is there. I'll do that one. I've got a few. Hi, Rachel. So that's very exciting to have a special, and particularly if you really want that Eden's Garden, which we had a lot of fun with the last couple of weeks. So if you're wanting to get the Eden's Garden, you can add that to your starter kit, get a $14 discount, and have another $91 of product that you can add to your cart at no extra cost. So that would be the way we recommend getting Eden's Garden. Who doesn't want it? $14 cheaper and $91 of more product that you don't pay a cent for. So if you have any questions at all about joining our Crazy Crafters team, please don't hesitate to ask. We know that we have a lot of people who think about it, lurk about it, and ah about it, but you really genuinely have nothing to lose. The only thing you have to lose is if you don't join, because it's such a cool opportunity. And you have nothing, no minimums whatsoever to even think about until the end of April. And if you don't meet them, who cares? Just come back as a customer. No drama. We make this big deal about the minimums. If you don't meet them, don't spend it. Just come as a customer. But you'll get 6 months at minimum 20% off. Who doesn't want a discount for 6 months? Yes, please. Give me a discount. So today's live is very exciting. I'm a little bit nervous about today's live because it's actually a bit of a surprise. It has been a few days in the making, and I'm not sure if I've been able to keep the surprise or not, because there's one thing about Bruno Bertucci that's very difficult to do, and that's to surprise him. So I've had to do a few different surprises because on Monday it's our 18th wedding anniversary, and I need to make a card that is fit for Bruno Bertucci, and we all know that that is a very difficult feat. So I don't even know if he's on yet. Is Bruno even here? I don't even know. We'll just have to wait and see. So partway through he might jump on and he'll be watching his own card being made. So when I thought about the parameters, where do I start? What do I use? What products do I use that are right for him? Firstly, I thought in my head it has to be like dimensionaled. like, you know, almost like a tower. I'm like, it has to be very dramatic because, you know, there's never a dull moment with Bruno in the house. And it has to be the right sentiments too. And I couldn't believe my eyes when our brand new onstage step set arrived, which is actually an early release from the new mini that comes out in January. And I wasn't going to use this stamp set, but this stamp set is so perfect, the sentiments in it. So it's called The Blessing of Home. And these stamp sets in particular, so this one here, you're a real blessing to everyone around you. And particularly that one there, we can get through anything together. That one there, I was just like, oh my goodness, that I have to use them. I wasn't going to use this set, but I have to. It's like, I cannot not use it. And even the font, it's like the font we use. It's like Bebas New. And font is very important to Bruno and I. So it has to be used, whether I like it or not. The other thing that I thought I would channel is at the moment our house is a jungle. There are so many plants and it's like an addiction for Bruno. He just can't stop ordering plants. So I knew I needed to use Bloom Where You Planted because it's just, that is our house right now. In fact, this one here, the fiddle leaf, you'll have a laugh, but I bought it for Bruno last anniversary. And literally yesterday, another one arrived. This one here. Isn't it gorgeous? So we've got 2 of those in our house now. And they're about that big too. They're almost as tall as us. So I'm very excited to have a play. So what I decided to do, and it's something I've wanted to do for a very long time, but it's one of those things you get a little bit intimidated because for me in particular, pop-up cards, I love looking at them, but I don't often make them. But this is a special occasion. So I've got to pull out all the stops, right? Bruno needs to know he's really special. So I'm doing a pop and twist card. Has anyone done a pop and twist? I'm really excited about this one. It looks so much fun. I did do a prototype, but it still could go very badly. But that's okay. We'll wing it together. So let me show you my screen. And I will work out, the one thing I realised I didn't do, I was very organised, but the one thing I didn't do was work out the measurements in Imperial. But I'm sure there are measurements out there because there's a lot of clever people out there that have done clever things. But I actually don't think it would be too different. The key element, I'll just try and show you using my card templates what your size would be. So you would use the Calypso Coral base, that one there. And I think as long as your insert isn't longer than your Calypso Coral base, then I think you're going to be okay. So we'll work it out. I'll test it for you. We'll do a prototype in a different size. But I'm just cutting it regular size, so our Calypso Coral size. So that's just cutting the cardstock in half. Nothing too scary there. So once we do that, then we're going to cut a 20 centimetre by 9. And this is where we would have to adapt this one for the US and Canada. So I'm thinking, because it's actually quite long, that one. I think you actually may be able to even get away with this size. But I'll have a look when it's folded up. And then what we're going to do is we're going to score this at 5.5 on all sides. So we want it to be, oh no, it's 6.5, isn't it? Why did I write down 5.5? That's a bit weird, Kylie Bertucci. See, I told you this is going to be fun. Kylie and maths. Oh, no. But that's okay, because I'm going to cover this. So I think we're going to get away with it. In fact, before I fold, I have to make sure that I put the paper on. Oh, did I disappear? Ah. Hi, everyone. You're frozen. Oh. Maybe I was just like, I'm scared. So, why is this, what have I done here? So this is already why I don't do pop-up cards. I get so distracted with this sort of thing. And you know what is hilarious is I'm doing the completely wrong measurements on the wrong thing. Ignore everything I just did. Like, literally, ignore it completely. Let's start from scratch. This isn't even the panel that you use. This is the pop-up mechanism. Oh, gotta love it. Okay, where were we? So we've got our piece that's the cardstock, okay? Then we're doing our 9 by 20. This one we have to score in half. Ignore everything I just did before. That's another whole other piece. So this one we're doing in half. And then that's where this 5.5 came from, because we need to score those. Yay! We're cooking with gas, people. So this is the mechanism. Now, you do not have to score these lines on the side at 5.5. You don't have to. But I like it because what we're going to do is score a little X. And I found that it was perfectly fine to have that extra score, those extra score lines in there. Okay, good. Now we know what we're doing. So that's what we're going to end up with, right? And what you want to do, and what this cool mechanism does, is we want to fold this so that we get these score lines all happy. So the only score lines that we're not going to fold are these side ones. We don't need those. But we are going to fold in half. Well, everyone seems to be talking about it frozen, and what's going on with the internet? Huh? It freezes in the same spot. On my end it says everything is perfecto mundo. So maybe turn it off and back on again. All blurry. What is going on? Froze again? Huh? No, all good here. I think it's fine. Just turn it off and back on again. Everything's good. Yeah, Diana, just turn it all off. Because it all looks really fine my end. Yeah. But anyway, just sing out. I'll keep an eye on the comments, okay? But this is the mechanism that we need. And this is the fold that we need, right? Oh, Donna's having issues too. Because the stream health is very good. Not good for Diana. Oh, sorry, Diana. Hi, Bruno Bertucci.
Did somebody say Beveragino?
They did say Beveragino.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. So, you have to sit here for a moment and help me.
Oh, yes.
Because, I'm making something that I'm really stressed about.
Okay.
I'm making a Bruno Bertucci anniversary card.
What?
Did I keep it a surprise?
Yes.
What? I never keep
everybody.
anything a surprise. And I've already folded it wrong.
Okay.
Because, that was bound to happen. So I'm making you a pop-up twist card.
Oh.
Have you ever made one?
No, but I watched a video.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. So this piece here, someone's just asked me, I'm a bit confused. It's easy for me to confuse it. This is why I don't do 3D projects, because I confuse myself. But this piece is 9 centimetres
Yes.
by 20. And we will work out the inches a bit later. And then I scored it in half at 4.5.
Yep.
Then I did 5.5 and 5.5. And then we made a little X here in the middle. And then the fold...
So just to confirm,
Yep.
is that 5.5?
Yes.
And that 0.5?
No, that one's not 5.5.
Oh,
just
so
the
5.5
end.
from then. From the other end. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not even sure what that measurement in the middle is.
It doesn't matter.
No.
Just do it the other end.
Yeah,
Yep.
just do 5.5. Like spin it. 5.5, 5.5.
Sorry, the coffee machine, everyone.
Yeah, it's taking off, see? And then we're going to have that mechanism.
Yes.
Right? Okay. So I know that seems a bit scary, but just stick with me. Why is everyone saying it's very blurry? Maybe, does it look blurry your end? Maybe if you go on your camera and see what's happening. It all looks fine on here, but everyone's like, oh, it's blurry. Let's just turn that off for uno momento. So you can just see, is it my face that's blurry? There's Bruno. Is it my face that's blurry or is it down? They're saying the whole thing is very strange. Anyway, we'll try and keep going. Sorry to all of those that are having issues. Yeah. I did a wipe of the... Oh! No water. I did a jig of the... Wiped the base.
I might turn off the washing machine. That might be causing something.
Oh yeah, but some people are saying absolutely fine, no problems, and then others are having really big issues. I'm very sorry for the ones that are having issues. It keeps freezing. Everything looks very happy this end. There's green ticks everywhere, green lights everywhere. Excellent condition. Oh, blurry face. Oh. I have just changed the camera at the front, so that could be the cause of a blurry face.
I think just ignore it and keep going.
Yes.
Let me log on
We've
to the
actually
computer.
got new cameras, so it could be that the new
It's
cameras.
real. That's what we really.
Yeah,
look
it's
like.
real. But we don't want it being blurry. Yeah. It might be just, I'd say the ones that are seeing it blurry are the ones that are on their big screen TV. So yeah, just be mindful of that. Yes. Well, we'll try one thing, okay? We'll try one thing. I'll just do, we'll go black for a moment. We'll go into the darkness and I'll try one thing that might help. This is something that Bruno has wanted me to do. So let's do this and see if this is happy.
It's perfectly fine.
Really? It's good?
Yeah.
I did see last time though it was a little bit too realistic.
It's perfectly fine.
Okay. I'll just do a different little camera this side and we'll see how this looks, because we want it to be perfect for you all. Otherwise I'll go back to my old camera if it's going to be too realistic. Okay, I think I've got that fixed. We'll see how that goes for you all. You ready? How's that? Am I still blurry? So we'll give that a whirl and see if that happens a bit better for you all. And test it. Yes, I turned it off for you because I didn't want to move you around. Okay, so back to our project. So this one's the 9 centimeters by 20. Oh, good, it's better. Oh, I'm so happy. So it might have been maybe the front-facing camera. Yes, I turned it off in the dark. So that's the mechanism, okay? So that's step 1. Now, the next thing that we need to do is cut a panel And of course, this isn't for the US, all right, and Canada. I'll pop up measurements for you guys afterwards. So this is everywhere else in the world. I need to keep that one, but I need a piece that's 26 centimeters. Have I got a piece that's long enough for this? Probably not. Hang on. Uno momento. Let me get another piece. I've got lots of scrap pieces of the evening evergreen now. So we need 26 centimeters by, what was the other size? 9. Oh, cut. And then 9. So one is 9 centimeters by 20, one is 26 centimeters by 20. And this one is the one that we're going to be scoring into 4. So it's 6.5. We are going to do that. Yay! So just 6.5 here. So each one of these are going to be 6.5. But I'm not folding it yet because I want to bring in this gorgeous paper from the bloom where you planted, and I'm going to cut that at the same size, 9 by 26, and I'm going to score them as well at 6.5. Make sure you don't cut. Make sure that, oh, I'll move my face over here. Make sure that you're scoring. Oh, and don't be too hard too. I keep forgetting that this is paper and not cardstock, because you don't need to score as firmly. So that should be 4 panels, because see here I did a little bit, but Brenna will forgive me because I'll be sticking it down. So once I stick it down, then I'll be able to do my folding. So let's stick that down. So the only panels that you need, if you're going to decorate, you don't have to decorate. And you could also do these in panels, because this is the bit that's going to pop out. This is the mechanism that's going to help us to do that. And this is our card base, the usual card base. So they're the only 3 things you need. If you're going to decorate the front, then you will need another piece at the front of designer series paper. But you don't have to do this. And you'll see, once it all comes together, it's all going to make sense. But they're your 3 pieces. So it may mean going back and watching the start. And I'll pop up the measurements in the comments below. I'm going to stick that on there. And make sure that that's all lined up and looking good. Yes, that looks fantastic. And so that's where we can come in here. Now this middle section needs to be like a mountain. So that one, you know, needs to stand up proud like that. And then this can come in. And so you can burnish these edges just to really get a nice crisp flat edge. So there. Perfect. And don't stress if you're having like bits and pieces here, because, you know, it's a rustic brick wall, so that's all good. And then this one coming in here, like so. There we go. So there we go. We've got all of those there. And that's our little mechanism. So now how do we stick it all in? Oh, no, I'm kidding. So fold our piece here, our base. And we'll burnish that edge as well. Good. And I'm going to decorate this with this gorgeous paper that's part of the bloom where you plant it. Isn't that beautiful? Check it out. Got that piece there as well. But I want to add in something a bit cool, which I haven't seen this added anywhere. Jessie's helped me with this bit because, you know, we were doing Secret Squirrel the other night. And I was getting her to help me with this prototype with Bruno, because, you know, I couldn't tell Bruno what was happening. So we're going to do that. And, oh, I'm so happy, Diana. So I'm going to do the top one and do the inside and decorate that. But there's something I'd like to do, just make sure it's the right way up. There's something I'd like to do in this bottom section, so I'm not going to dress this up yet. G'day!
I just want to make one change.
Yeah, sure. Is it a little bit high up, is it? Is it chopping off my head? Aww! My fiddle leaf! Maybe on the other side, because my buff head gets in the way of the fiddle leaf.
Is that better?
A little bit over. A little bit over. Yeah, perfect. Oh, I love it. We've got 2 of them now. So, I love it. I'm just going to make a change. I'm like, oh no. No, we were on Zoom, Megan. We were Zooming. It's just the way of life now. We sit on FaceTime or Zoom with beveraginos and I keep going like this, showing her what I'm doing. But we could actually meet in person if we wanted to, but we're being very careful. Oh, I did that a little bit crooked, but that's okay. You can ignore that, can't you, Bruno? Yes, it's very pretty. So now, how do we add the mechanism in? So this is the cool little bit here. And it's not that hard. I was a bit scared about adding this in. I probably should have done a different colour, but that's okay. Now, don't get too caught up. Like, I saw some of these tutorials and people were like, oh, I'm measuring. But it actually is quite forgiving, which we kind of want that, right? So I'm going to put the point on the score line. And you may not be able to see that properly, but that point is going to sit pointing close to that score line, but not directly on it. And very technically, I'm going to put some of our multi-purpose glue, or you could put even some adhesive if you wanted to, and then just stick it down. Isn't it beautiful? It's such beautiful paper. So just do that. And that's going to stick onto there. So we've got our first part of the mechanism, and then we'll do the same on the other side. And that is how easy it is to add in that piece. Ta-da! Yep. Dun, 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 dun. So this is our mechanism, people. This is what's going to make this pop out. But you might be asking, how is it going to do that? Well, it's a really cool little idea. But you just line it up like so. Then you just do a little fold like this. And you can see that there's 2 quadrants here. So you just have to make sure that if you do the top, then you do the bottom on the other side. Or if you do the bottom, you do the top on the other side. So I'll do the bottom and then stick. So we did the bottom, okay? Now we need to do the top on this side. And that's going to be really important for your mechanism to work. And there you have it. And you're ready to see this, people? Are you ready for your minds to be blown? We probably should let it stick down first. I'm too excited. I'm like, come on, I want to play with you. We'll let it stick down first. Although I should probably make sure that it's stuck straight, shouldn't I? Okay. Yes. That looks happy. Yes. Yes, yes. Okay. Now, there's a cool little thing that I want to add down here because I want to write to Bruno and I don't necessarily want to put it on the back. I want it to still be in the inside of the card. So let's just tease this a little bit and see what's going to happen here. Will it... Oh, what's it doing? Oh, there it is. It just needs a little bit of teasing. There we go. Whoa, we're cooking with gas. Okay, you ready? And we're going to decorate that front, so don't stress about the folds too much. It's like a magic. Isn't that cool? Wow. Isn't that amazing? So it's like, because it's not glued down here and not glued at the top, it gives it that, like, who came up with this? Seriously. Some people are so stinking clever. And that's how easy it is. Yes, it's fun and easy. Yeah, Bruno just walks around the house with his plants. Whee! But what we're going to do down here, because I'm going to measure this part, I'm pretty sure it should be about 9 centimetres, I think I measured. Is it about 9? Oh yeah, it's 10. But what I want to do is extend this out. So what pieces have we got here that I can use? Yeah, I think something like that. So let's just do, because the whole card is 10.5. So I can just come in, I'll just do a little bit less. Oh, actually, no, it should be fine. Let's do it 10.5. And then we'll just work out what this length is. And it could be any length, really. It doesn't have to be a particular length because it's actually fine. Like, wherever it is, we'll just fold it at that point. Because I want to tuck that in there. And I'm going to create like a little thing here. This is the spare bits. I'm just going to stick that at the front there so it can tuck in. So what I want to do is get a piece of Whisper White because I want to stick that down and then fold them together. Basic white, I said. I said basic white, didn't I? Not. So, is this the length of a standard card? This one, I'm pretty sure it is. Let's measure it. Oh, this is the 26 centimetre. But yeah, you could do whatever length you want. You could even do the full length of half, but this is 26. So we'll have a play with 26 and see what that looks like. Because yeah, it might be a bit long to do it the whole way. So 26 by 10.5. The full width of the card. Like so. So we're going to stick that down and then we're going to score it so that it can fold onto itself. Oh, how exciting, Laura. I remember you, Laura. That would be very exciting to have you. Even if it's just for the discount, we've got lots on the team that have joined just for the discount. And they're having lots of fun. We've got lots of creative support. Okay. So that seems good. And then we worked out that this is 10. But I do want it to sort of have a little bit of a lip. So I think I'm going to do a score fold at... Oh, no, it's going to have to be the right length because otherwise it won't make sense. Ignore everything that I just did because this is a brand new mechanism that I'm making up. This is when it gets a bit of a trouble. I think that's why maybe I don't do fun folds because I end up changing them. I end up playing with them. So it does need to be 20 centimetres because that's 10. But we might do a little bit less maybe just so that we've got some room there. Maybe if we do 19. Let's do 19. Let's do that then. At least they're stuck together. And I'm sure we can use that other piece for something else. And we're going to score it at 9.5. Let's do that. Let's see what happens. That gives us 5mm play room. Yes. Oh, that's actually good. Yeah, I'm very happy with that, people. So 20 centimeters. And we've got a little bit of a lip there, but that's good because we're going to stick this in here like so. So it's going to open up like this. But I wanted to have some sort of mechanism that closes it. So what we'll do is we'll stick this down, and the score line can be pretty much at the base here. And then I'm going to open this up and stick a little strip in here that enables us to tuck this in, just so that it will stay in place, because I don't want it popping open. So don't pop open, I didn't ask you to. And then we'll decorate our brick wall, because we need some things on our brick wall. There we go. Now I don't want that too close to the edge. I mean, it's not a big drama, but it's just got a little lip there at the base just to give it some room to open up and sit there. And then we're going to do the strip. Now, one thing I will do is I don't necessarily want the whole strip across. I might just create like a little V so that it's sort of channeling where I want it to go. So we'll cut it at the width of the cardstock, which we're doing metric, so this is 10.5. And then what I think I'll do is at 2 centimeters, I'll just do scoring so that then I can do some chopping. I've just scored that just to let me know where I'm going to be chopping to create that little V. Yeah, I like that. So chop. And then the same with this side. Oh, that side I did the wrong way. That's why it's good to score first. So that's going to be our little tucking in mechanism. Like so. So I've just scored it, and then I know exactly where to chop it. And then I'm going to stick that down here so that I can tuck that piece in. Now I don't want it to, I want it to have space, so I'm just going to do the top edge so that this part here has room for tucking in. There we go. We'll just let that dry for a bit, and then we'll test that mechanism out. And it might mean a little bit of teasing, but then it will sit underneath there. So we'll just sit that there for a bit. Let that dry so that it has time. But I think that looks really good. And now that means I can write a love note to Bruno in there. And I was a bit worried it was going to be a bit bulky, but if you wanted to, you could always do, well, it feels a little bit, maybe it just needs a little bit more. Oh yeah, that's what it is. It just needed a little bit more teasing. It's very bulky, this card. Oh, maybe it's not. I think it's the way I stuck this down. It's not giving it movement. Hang on, let's see if we move that. Let's see if that moves. I think it's just very, oh, there, it's folding there. Oh, that's why. Okay. Yep, it's all good. It's because it was a little bit wet down the bottom there. So that's actually fine. You can go back there. There you go. It's all good. Crisis was averted. It's because I was folding it in that particular place. It just needs a little bulking up there. There we go. So I was folding, look at how it's folding here, because I've got that score line there. So just, I might put something on the back just to support that so that it folds in the right spot. So let's do that now. I'll put a bit of designer series paper on the back just to bolster it and give it strength. By 10, yes, good. And if you wanted to, you could also do a little section here at the back. That totally could work as well, where you do your writing there instead of on the inside, but I like it being on the inside of the card. I think sometimes people might miss it if it's on the back. Oh, that's going to help sturdy it. Just give it a good burnish. Whoa! It's really not happy. It really wants to fold down here. Don't fold down here. Fold here. There you go. He's happy. Whee! So let's decorate him. And then we'll have a look at the sentiments. I'm so excited about this decoration because I actually pre-cut a lot of these because I know you're busy people. Oh, and we need a little piece here too. Let's stick that first. So that, what did we work out? That was about 10 centimeters, wasn't it? We did some chopping at about, 9.5. So I can do a little bit less just to give it, maybe if we do 9. Let's do 9. And we can decorate that front panel. And I've done it by 10.5. And then we're going to stick that down. Looks so pretty. Although I want the side to have a little border like the top. So we'll do it at 10. So 10 by 9. And let's stick that down. And then we'll stick some trees down. We'd love to have you, Elaine. It's a very good deal. $130. There we go. Oh, that looks so cute. Love it. Chop it. Well, I figured, Rachel, we're going to do dimensionals at the front, and I figured in my mind, this whole section here is just one big dimensional, right? It's like, dimensional! That was actually my exact thinking. I'm like, this has to have hardcore dimensionals. But I don't think you get any more hardcore dimensional than something that is raised so high that not even our Stampin' Up! Dimensionals could get that high unless you stacked 10 packs of dimensionals. Whee! Whee! Yeah, see, Caitlin's one of those team members that joined with us. And she's very happy. Well, hopefully you're happy, Caitlin. I don't want to put words in your mouth. No, she's very happy. We get to know all our team members, like Caitlin's cat Buggerlugs jumps on, and when Buggerlugs is sick, we get really sad. Don't we, Caitlin? We talk about our doggies and our cats. We have a lot of fun together as a team. And we all know each other well. Even though it's all online, it's like, it's so crazy to actually think I've never met you in person, Caitlin. It's like I feel like I've met Caitlin numerous times. Now, the front section here, what can we do here? Should I use the same paper? I think I might. I was going to actually do the embossing, but I have no idea where I've put the other prototype. And I'm like, I don't think I'm even going to look for it. But let's just see here what it looks like, because this is my idea. So we've got the piece at the front, and then I'm going to have some layers here. And this is where we can add our dimension in, like Rachel mentioned. Where are the dimensionals? And so we're going to have that. Yeah, actually that looks really hot. Yeah, sold. Sold. I'm not even going to discuss the matter. Sold to the highest bidder. So I'll decorate the front. And go like that. Stick that down. Thanks, Laura. I was very stressed about today's card. It had to be special for Bruno. Are you liking it, Bruno? Do you like your card? Yeah, how is Bugger Lugs? Jasper's just come off his antibiotics. We've been giving him antibiotics for like a month now. I just want to keep doing that. Whee! Whee! And then we'll stick... Oh, before I stick this down, I want to put a sentiment. So, what am I going to put at the front here? I've got a few ideas, but I think at the front, I really, really want this one. We can get through anything together. Do you like that, Bruno? Isn't that that's so our mantra? Like, we kept saying, we're so much better when we're a team. Like, we're so good when we're together. Oh, I'm glad. So, I've got them already here. And I'm going to emboss this, of course. And I'll put it down the bottom here. I'm just doing some embossing buddy. And where's my grid paper? My mini grid paper. There it is. Oh, I found the embossing folder. I found the spare one. It is a beautiful embossing folder, but I think I really like this paper on top instead. I think it's a winner. Sometimes these things are meant to happen. The unintentional accidents that actually work out very good. So, mini grid paper, people, if you don't have it, you need it in your life. Get it in your shopping cart, stat. Or put it in your starter kit for free, stat. Put it there. And we're going to do embossing. Now, with sentiments, I probably should have done this a bit better, but with sentiments, just use your grid paper to do a bit of lining up so that your block is lined up. So you can see here, my block is straight, and then I can look on here through my block and just, eyeball it, but try and put it on straight. So at least when you stamp it, you can put it back on your grid paper, and you can just use your grid lines to line up your block and know that, okay, if my block is straight, then this sentiment should hopefully be straight. Now, I just want to see where I'm placing this, just to see, because, yeah, it needs to be quite low. Hopefully it fits on okay. We'll test it. But, yes, it needs to be quite low. So let's line that up again with the grid paper. And come down low here. And stamp that. And we shall see if this works. Oh, yes. It's a little bit crooked. Only Bruno will notice. And I'm sure he realises that this is made with love, so he'll be okay about it. But we could always flip it if it's really bad. If anything, it's probably just it just needs to be a little bit that way, but not too bad. That is such beautiful font. So if you're not sure about this step set, where this is coming from, this is a brand new one that's coming out For demonstrators, they can pre-order it in December. We got it because we're going to a special demonstrator-only event next week. All the perks of being a demonstrator. This is why you want to join. And it's all online, which is going to be so much fun. We're going to be on Zoom together as a team, like making and chatting and watching the on-stage event through Stampin' Up. So this is what we were able to pre-order, and there's other things that we'll be able to get early as well. But this is not coming out for customers until January. So I wasn't going to use it, but these sentiments are so perfect. I couldn't not use them. I just stinking love it. But the one that comes with this suite, and I am going to be using a sentiment from here, is the Plentiful Plants. And that's such a great set. So that goes with this paper and everything that I'm using. So if you wanted to put that in your shopping cart, Plentiful Plants, or even you can add the whole suite, the whole Bloom Where You Planted suite, and get it for $130. Why not? Hello! Time to join. Let's do this. Oh, I'm glad to see that, Charlotte. There we go. Have you found the solutioning, have you, Bruno?
I've worked it out.
Ah, what is it?
Your new phone,
Yeah.
it automatically does portrait mode.
Right.
So when something is in focus,
Yeah.
the rest is...
Oh.
So as long as it's the right...
And is it the new update as well? Like, is it doing it with the face down camera?
It's the face down camera.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, that's the way it's supposed to do. So it's just different
Right.
to what everyone's used to.
Right. New updates. Hey, they're always throwing us out. So let's add some dimensional. Oh my goodness, this is so cute. I love it. Now, how many do we need? This is a card for Bruno. So hold your breath, everyone. You're holding your breath. I would never do this, but this is a card for Bruno. And as Rachel said, where are the dimensionals? Well, eat your heart out, people. Here are the dimensionals. This is a true life version of what Bruno would do with dimensionals, right? Is that not true? Now, in Australia, Bruno has been tarnished. His reputation has been tarnished, and he has been blamed for the catalyst of there being no dimensionals in Australia, which may or may not be true. But I have a very good workaround for you all. For all those Aussies out there that are cursing Bruno's name because there's no dimensionals. Because this is what Bruno would love to do with everything that he receives. Well, you can just use the foam, the sheets, okay? The dimensional sheets. Just cut them up. Cheryl was the one that was like, Bruno Bertucci, what have you done? The dimensionals has gone. And this is a true Bruno dimensionaling. Because everything, he's an architect, so everything needs to be foundationally supportive. We don't want any collapses. We don't want any issues. So in fact, I think he may have even put a piece here. How many packs are in the secret drawer? I'm not showing that drawer. But if anyone is really desperate for dimensionals, just get the sheets and chop them. Shh! Don't say anything, Bruno. we're happy to share. We're not like true hoarders where they don't want to share. We would share with people if they really needed it. If they were in dire need of dimensionals, we would be there for them. Room for at least one more. There we go. Look at that. Doesn't that look beautiful? Oh my goodness. Isn't this perfect, Bruno? That's so perfect. I'm so in love with that sentiment. I just think it's so gorgeous. Now, that's going to go on there. Do I put it in the middle or do we put it on the side? Oh, yeah, I think I'm going to go that side. But it wouldn't be a true Bruno card unless we dimensionaled this as well. So here we go, people. Hold your breath. Big, deep breaths. This is going to get scary. I'm telling you. This is even hurting me, but we've got to do it. This is a Bruno card. It wouldn't be a Bruno card unless it was foundationally supported. Oh, it feels so naughty. This feels so naughty. It's actually a lot of fun. You have to try it. You feel like you're being really rebellious. Here we go. This is the only annoying thing, I think, Bruno, about using a lot of dimensionals. There's a lot of peeling. You have to have a lot of patience once you stick down this many dimensionals. Whee! Whee! Yeah, I've been telling you to use the sheets for years. Use the sheets. This is hurting me. It's hurting me, Jessie. But it has to be done. It's a Bruno card. How often do we get to do a Bruno card? If we're going to do a Bruno card, this is how we do it, right? I know, my heart can't take it either. But it needs to be done. Bruno is the dimensional king. Oh my goodness. It does look very hot, I have to say. This looks very Bruno. Okay, now, next step. Step 1, we can have lots of fun. I'm just going to tuck that in there. I may have done this a little bit too wide, like too far down. Oh, I think it's stuck down. Oh no, there it is. Just needed a little bit of tender loving care. Oh yeah, there we go. Just needs some burnishing just to get it in place. Yes. Now, what plants do we have here? So I've got this really cool guy here. This cool guy. I've done some fussy cutting for Bruno. That's how much I love him. And I think we need, what colour should I do this sentiment? I think I might do it in the cinnamon cider. We can do, ooh, here's some cinnamon cider. And I think I'm going to do 2 sentiments. So the first one I'd like to do is this one here. And this is also from the Blessings of Home. So we don't need to line that up because I'm going to be chopping it. I'm going to love it, chop it. Do I want it? Yeah, I think it'll look good on that. Anyway, we'll test it out. It's the best way to find out, right? Give it a whirl, Merle. I'm not sure who Merle is and why she's going to give it a whirl, but that is a very Aussie saying here. Oh, I better pick up my dimensionals because, you know, all these backings everywhere I know would be very distracting. Thank you, Nancy Hedka. She knows that Bruno needs help. He needs support for his dimensional backings. So she got us a little dimensional backing vacuum. Yay! Whee! It's actually really fun. Oh, look how many is stuck on the mat. There they go. Yeah. Come over here. Thank you, little machine. So cute. She got it from Amazon, I think. So I've got that one. I've stamped it upside down, but that's okay. And you'll find out what it is in a moment. Top secret, because Bruno's watching. And the other one, oh, that's cute. It's actually a different size to what I thought, but it will be perfect. So I need another block here. Ooh, my tummy's rumbling. Okay. Then we can bring in some of our mini grid paper to pour our embossing powder on. I really love using my mini grid paper for an embossing catcher. Look at that! You're a real blessing to everyone around you, Bruno. I love you. So let's emboss that. Actually, before I do that, I'll keep you there and then I'll just tip this back in so that we're not embossing that powder accidentally. Isn't it cool using the mini grid paper? I love it. So easy and fun. Hey, Kenzie. You gotta make a card. Step 1. You gotta cut the cardstock. Can we put Love It, Chop It in there somewhere? There we go. Isn't that beautiful? Love-oo. That's what we need. We need a love-oo one because we love love-oo. Love-oo. It's like a double O. So I'll chop that out and then we'll see what we can do here. So I think if we do a choppy around the edge, it will be great. There we go. So look at me. I go into like Zen mode when I start chopping. I love fussy cutting so much. I know so many of you don't, but I'll make up for all of you who don't. I go into like relax mode. Seriously, I should just like sit and just chop. I'm going to get all my plants from this designer series paper, just chop them all. I go into like the same feeling I get when I do colouring. Oh, it's so cute. Love you. Love you. Okay. Question here. Do we dimensionalize these? Is it going to affect the contraption? I really want to dimensionalize them, but I'm scared it's going to affect it closing. Should we give it a whirl? Let's do it. I'm a risk maker. Let's do this one to start with, because, you know, we need to up the ante. We need to dimensionalize this until it cannot possibly be any more dimensionalized. We want to go, we're setting a world record. What's that?
You can't add them.
Why?
Because it won't close.
You reckon?
Yeah, it won't.
Why?
It won't.
Look at him, don't add it. I want to test it. I really do. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to add one. I'll just add one. And then we'll test it. Because I can remove it with one. I'm like, come on, little guy. Come on. Oh, wow, it does get really fat. Fruto knows. He is the man that knows. Well, that's good. We tested it out. And I'll save these for a rainy day. Come back another day, little dimensionals. They can sit over here and I'll add some Tombow to them. Do you know if you ever add some dimensionals that you don't need on here? This is a Jessie tip for you. This is what she likes to do. You go snip and you can go underneath and you can snip them off your project. Isn't that cool? And then we can still use these because Tombow glue is our friend. You just add Tombow glue. Look at that. Surgery. Dimensional surgery. Sorry, little one. Look over it. No! I might even do another chop of another fiddle leaf so I can show you how I do my fussy cutting. I'll do that. Oh yeah, well, it's coming off okay. I had to test it. You know I had to test it, people. Yeah, if I posted it, it will have to go into a parcel. That's all right. We can do parcels. We have a very good courier system here that we use called Sendle. And Sendle would be more than happy to pick up this special card and post it like a parcel. Imagine if you got like a letter that was so big, a card that was so big that it needed a parcel. That's like goals. Hashtag life goals. Well, that's the only one that ripped the paper. So that was pretty good. All right. We salvaged it, everyone. Because it's so beautiful. We want to salvage it. So let's do a little bit of gluey on here. And it doesn't have to be too perfect because we can have some of those leaves flying around. Oh, so gorgeous. And then we want, what else have we got? We've got this little guy here too. So I think we'll do that there. Now I want to do him, and then I'm going to do love you. And where's my other guy gone? Where's my your blessing? You're a blessing. There he is. Oh, perfect. It's like I planned it. Eyeballed it. Oh, that looks so good. I'm really happy with that. And if you wanted to sort of create dimension without adding the dimensionals, you could always like cut the pot and then add another pot. Just sort of lay it on it. That would be another idea. So it's not too bulky, but it it looks like it's got dimension added to it. Oh, actually, you want to stick this down first. You want to stick the pot on first. Isn't that cool? And then go like so. It would be 4 layers of dimensionals, yes. What's wrong with that? Oh, this one's a little bit... I'll have to turn him on his side a little bit, but that's all right. This one needs some water, or maybe we'll go that side. Yeah, go that side. It's a little bit wet, but that's okay. We'll use our dimensional buddy because it was, the leaf was on the crack there. So just be mindful of that. You probably could fold it, but I don't want it to affect the mechanism. Oh my goodness, people. Do you think it's epic enough? Is this epic enough? I think I've hit it. I think I've done a true Bruno card, right? Will it close? Whoa! That is one super bulky card. What I could even do is a belly band. I think I will do a belly band for you, Bruno, too. Just to keep it all happy and tucked in place. Because that is one intense card. And then we've got this little section down here. This is my little Kylie add-on. I've got to play with it a little bit more. I think I need to chop this down a bit more. Hello, Bruno.
Hi there.
So I'm going to chop that down.
I had another idea.
Oh, yes. You had an epiphany.
So there's a couple of epiphanies
Yes.
that I made.
Oh, yes.
Um,
I'm going to do...
There could be this.
Ooh.
Or the clear... You know the clear ones?
To put it inside?
Yeah, with the belly band.
Ah. Oh, yeah, that's better.
Anyway.
Can you pull it out? Show me. That's much better. And you could probably even follow the strip of, which I might put it underneath here, where you cover that bit of basic white so that you're not seeing it when it's tucked in. That's just an idea for you. Anyway, that'll be good there. And you might find another little mechanism here that works well. And we might need something that tells the person that there's something there. So maybe it is a good thing that...
I don't know. It's a bit ugly.
Hey, I'll be the judge of that. Give us a look. We'll put it inside and see what it looks like. Okay, ready? Look at this,
Close is
Bruno.
so cool.
It had a little bend at the bit where I put
Yeah.
this in, but it seems to, I think putting the paper on the back seems to have helped it a little bit. So, Bruno thought of this one. So what are these called?
Boxy boxes.
It's not a boxy box. That's actually really cute. Will it stay
Craft
though?
gift boxes.
Craft gift boxes. So these are current. And it's got all the tape there for you. Where does that need to go? Like that?
So,
Oh no, that goes in there
that one.
probably,
Yep.
yeah. So that one and that one go in there like so. Sticky. And then this side as well. These are cool. It's epic. Do you reckon it's epic, Bruno?
Yeah, for sure. So, I think then... Oh yeah, that just sits in there.
Yeah. Which I think will be perfect.
I thought it was something that you had to rip open.
Oh, no. It's like a box. And so then we just go down like so on that side. Probably could have...
I didn't burnish it.
Burnish it. I feel like I'm from London when I say burnish. Burnish it. Yeah, do a little...
I think that fits inside or outside. I don't know.
Outside. So the window bit is the outside bit. Let's just get that looking all hunky-dory. It actually is very nice, Bruno. Very nice. But yes,
so you
definitely
could do a belly
some...
band for that.
Yes.
If you wanted.
Yeah, I think that would actually make more sense.
I'm not saying it's a gift, so like I'm not saying this is what you should do.
Oh, look at that. Oh, I really like it. Yes, that is perfect. That is epic.
You have to peel the back
But
of
it's
the
actually
window
sitting...
part inside. What?
Oh, is there a... There must be like a little bit of... Oh, yeah, there it is. Good one. Who said that?
That was Barbara's stamp pad.
Thank you, Barbara. Look at that piece that came off. So now it's even going to be clearer.
Would have
No. Oh, look at that. That just pops. But yeah, definitely burnish those edges because it's not sitting the best.
So this is what they come like, everybody.
That's cool. And that's in the catalogue now. What are they called?
Craft gift boxes. I think it's the...
boxes.
Oh my goodness, it's driving me crazy because I've got in my ears.
Hearing me. And I'm a different time too. So if I was to do a belly band, Bruno Bertucci, do you reckon I should do a belly band using the Designer Series paper? Yep. Ooh, will it fit? That is the question. It's like meant to be.
Or you could use that.
I think this. For sure. Although it is very conflicting, isn't it? I think you might be right. I think maybe some cardstock. I do have some cardstock here, but I'm not sure if it's long enough. Because I chopped a lot of cardstock. Do you want to grab me... Oh, hang on. Maybe this one is long enough. No. Do you want to grab me some evening evergreen, please? Grazie. Oh, yeah, that. Is that even going to fit around? I don't think that that's even going to meet. Oh, yeah, it will.
Yeah. Okay.
I think so. Anyway, we'll give it a whirl.
Mel?
Who is Mel?
Dunno.
And why is she whirling? That's what I want to know. Mel, reveal yourself. So if you wanted to be really technical, you could measure the box size and create score lines. But I ain't got time for that. Got places to be.
Sorry, me again.
G'day. P.S. You have to get dressed because we're going somewhere today. At 1.
Really?
Yep. Did you not know?
No. Is that one?
So hard to keep a secret from you.
Is that one?
Ooh, that's beautiful. But I think I'm going to have to use a strip of something else to really make that pop. Actually, I'm going to bring out the heavy duty stuff. I don't normally use this, but I think it needs it. Ooh, heavy duty stamp and seal plus. So if you... Oh, yes. That's going to be very, very happy on there. Yeah. Oh, I really like that. Look at it. Whee! That's perfect. Oh, thank you, Jessie. It worked. I surprised him. It's so hard to surprise Bruno Bertucci. It really is. Now, what I'm going to do... Ooh, I've got another sentiment here. Let's have a look here. So I might not be able to stamp directly on here. So maybe before you do your Stamp and Seal Plus, I might be able to get away with it. Nah, I won't risk it. I'll do it on another piece and then we'll cutty it out. There's always a way. And emboss. So we need the I'm going to cut this out so we don't have to be too stressed about where it sits. No team meeting today, Megan. I might pop on, just say g'day. Oh, this sentiment is so amazing. Love, love, love. I know what, they're the best sentiments. I just love them. They're so amazing. And the font is so beautiful. I'm just in love with them. I just couldn't help myself. I was like, no, I'm not going to show the new stamp set because it's so long away until customers can get it. But, you know, it's all the more reason why you need to join, because at least you can get it in December if you join, like next month. But if not, you have to wait till January. So you have to join just for this stamp set because it's so beautiful. Oh, yes. We could dimensional that. I'll use some of the ones that we had sitting here. Oh, where did they go? Oh, there they are. We'll use some of our spare ones that returned. So what you do, waste not, want not. You can't be wasting dimensionals when they're on back order, right? So if you have a dimensional that you've taken off, you can just use some Tombow and adhere it back. I think that will be good. Oh, hang on. We want it that way because that's got a sticker on it. Yay! And just in case, I think those two are fine, but just in case we'll put a little bit of Tombow on there just to give that some adhesive. That looks so hot. I love like color on texture in actual fact. Yeah, I think we need that. Sorry, beautiful day, you're coming off. What a beautiful day. Oh, how hot is that ribbon? That is so hot right now. So what I'm going to do, I don't want there to be an end. So what we're going to do is we'll use our sentiment to cover it. So we'll do some surgery here. And we'll use the Seal Plus. Seal Plus is getting a real look in today. This is the thing when you don't do a lot of 3D projects. So you just do a little bit of that. And honestly, it will be happy days. And you can even do a bit on top of the ribbon as well. I know, it's amazing. And I find the Seal Plus a lot easier to work with than the other seal. So if you've found that you've had dramas with your seal, stamp and seal, then get the Plus. Oh, Bruno, that was a really good addition. Even this, really, really good addition. So let's have a look and see if we can add anything else to this epic card. Whoa. I don't know if I want to add anything else. I think it's very, very happy. The only thing that we could possibly add would be another fiddle leaf. Should we do it? Because it would kind of like hide the fiddle leaf from underneath. Let's have a look. I'm just like getting into this paper. Do not hoard your paper. You've got to choppy chop chop. Use your paper. It's so much fun. You can always buy more because we can sit that like in there. Anyway, we'll have a look. We'll cut it out because it's not going to go to waste, right? I'll put it in a clear mount case. And store it for later on if we don't use it. But I like to visualize, I like to see it. And then I can decide, and if I don't use it, I don't use it. All good. Put it back for later. Kylie is in Zen mode. Oh, I need to chop more often. I really do. I'm going to get this whole sheet and just chop them. Snip them. Yeah, this is definitely a card for that special person in your life. Oh, I really like that. It almost looks like it's got like a secondary repeat on it. And then it would like slide off like that, so to reveal the one underneath as well. What do you reckon, peeps? I could do it so that it's like right on there. And then it's like a double vision. Speedy cutting. Yeah, I think it looks really good. I like it lined up. Like I've just sort of moved the card. But then it sort of reveals like another one underneath. Yeah, I think it looks good too. So I might actually put my Seal Plus directly on here. Oh, it doesn't. Oh yeah, there it is. No, it's not happy on there, so we'll do it on the side. Quick. Oh yes, I might add a little bit of Tombow behind there because it's good. At least it's showing me where it needs to go. I've had the lid off too long on my Tombow. Come on. Oh, sorry. Come on, little one. There we go. Oh, yes. Look, Michelle has just jumped on. Shall we show her our epic card of the day? Whoa, you get to see it made. You get to see the completed, exciting package. Here we go. This is totally a Bruno Bertucci card, right? Do you think this is an epic Bruno card? I think it fits the brief. It was pretty stressful trying to think, what on earth am I going to do for Bruno? How am I going to do a card justice for Bruno? But I think we've done it. People. So, pretending that Bruno's never seen this card before, even though he's actually here on this channel, he's going to and helped us design a belly band and thought of the craft box. Very clever, Bruno Bertucci. So he's going to go like this. Oh my goodness, what is this epic gift? Belly band off. It's so beautiful. I love a belly band. I'd like a belly band personally. Oh, what is going on here? This is a bit of an epic card, Kylie. What is this all about? We can get through anything together. That's true. We really can. And that is from the Blessings of Home stamp set, people. What is this card about? What? What is going on here? Oh, Kylie, this is just so beautiful. And then I can say, there's a little secret spot there, Bruno. It's a secret spot. Really? And he's going to open it up. And this is the part that's going to be secret. He hasn't seen this bit yet. Not even I have. But I really like that. I think it's going to be really good having that little extra bit too. Yeah, I like how it mimics the image too. And then that can just sit really nicely. You could even use this as like a little pocket to put a gift card. So on the inside you open it up and you could have a piece here, like just a strip. It doesn't have to be anything exciting, like a strip like that. And then that will enable you to fit a gift card or something in there. So what have I got here? Oh, I'll give you my key. So you could sit that in there like that. So you would not want to stick it all the way to the top. You're just doing the edges. So edge, edge, and then base. And then your little gift card could sit in there like so. And you wrap him up, tuck him into bed. Good night, little one, little gift card. You sit in there, little gift card. So that's a really great way of doing something a little bit extra in this one. So yeah, pretend that's stuck down and pretend that's a really expensive card. I like Michelle. Do it again. Well, open the card. Let me open and close for you. Whee! Boom. Whee! Boom. I'm so excited. We did it, everyone. And there's the back. I really like that it's got that too. Epic. 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 So there you go. I'll pop up the measurements for you all. But it actually isn't too bad, is it? Like, I know I made it very confusing at the beginning, but really it's just the 9 centimeters by 20. Fold, do this score line in half, and then you do your X, marks the spot. And then you've got this panel here. And I really don't think that, looking at this contraption on the inside, I think you would be safe to say that that would fit in the US sizes. But I will do a prototype and I'll let you know. Or some of you might be able to do a prototype for me and let me know. But I just love, love, love. Whee! I just want to keep playing with it. So this is called a twist and pop. Twist! I feel like calling it the twist and snap. Do you remember that? Bend and snap. It's the bend and snap. we'll rename it. The bend and snap card. So there you go. Are you in the house, Bruno Bertucci? Let me give it to you. Happy anniversary, hubby. 18 years of adventures and more to come. I really love these boxes. What a cool idea. Don't you love it when the person that you're making a card for helps you make the card? And even this ribbon. So hot right now. Far out. It looks so good. What is that ribbon even called? I'm like so excited I have this ribbon in my life right now. Chevron weave ribbon. So in case you're wanting to know what that one is. Chevron weave ribbon. You need that in your life. And you need to join so that you can get the other step set, the Blessings of Home in December. And to all our team members, like, you need this stat. I'm not sure if you've run out of time to get it for on tour or on stage, but you'll be able to get it in December for sure. Or maybe even on the pre-order, the PPP, if you're going to on stage. Hopefully that's one of the PPP stamp sets. So look out for that one. Oh, thank you all very much. It was so lovely to catch up with you all. So I'm going to fly. I've got another surprise for Bruno that I'm just about to go and pick up, which I was meant to pick up at 11:30. Whoops! I feel like I'm very short. Hang on, let's bring my face down a little bit. That's a bit better. Yes, good. Oh, I'm so glad you like it. I really love the fiddle leaf here. Oh, there. I really like it. Might have to stay so that it can match. Should I go that side or that side? It's like, yay! And I'll do one where I show it open. And everyone will be like, what? What even is that card? Ready? How even? How is this possible right now? Yay. Oh, that was so much fun to make. And it seems to be folding well. Now that everything's like stuck down and glued, it's like, yeah, I'm happy now. Wait. You could have a lot of fun with this. You could turn it into like a Cookie Monster or something where he's eating. There's a lot of things that you could do. I've even seen it done with window sheets, which would be very cool if that whole thing was see-through. Be very interesting to try some new things with this one. Yes. Oh, thank you, Angie. So thank you for being here today. Big hugs to you all. Yes. I don't know how I'll do that in 15 seconds, Cheryl. She said it'd be a good reel. maybe just opening it. That would make a very good reel, wouldn't it? Oh, thank you all very much for our anniversary wishes. Big hugs to all of you. And yeah, big hugs, and we'll see you very soon. I missed you all already. Wah! Yes, go and watch the beginning. You'll get confused by me, and I'm very sorry. I'll put up the measurements and the information in the description. So, big hugs. Bye, everyone. Speak soon. Bye. Yes, thank you.